So I bought this RX-8, Mazda RX-8. It's a 2004 model. It came with this remote, and I was never able to get the remote to work on the car. I changed the battery out, didn't do anything. I checked the power to make sure that the battery was supplying power to the controller for the remote. Nothing happened. And then I went through the remote programming steps on the car to try to program it. The car would initiate the programming mode. I'll show you later when we're actually over at the car. But then once you press the button on the remote, nothing happened. So I figured this remote's either not working anymore or something's going on with it. So I ended up buying a new remote after I did some research actually. On this remote here, you see that on the back side, this, I believe this is OEM remote, but it says FCC ID KPU 41805, and that seems to be like the correct FCC ID for the RX-8. The other thing that you have to look at is the model. So the model for this remote is 41848, and it might have worked for some people, but then some people said that the model 41805 is what worked for them. So the FCC ID is going to have to be the same. It's going to be the KPU 41805. 805, yeah. But pretty much I bought the model that is the 41805 for the model number instead of the model 41848. And here it is. So we got this off of Amazon. I'll link the product page in the description in case anyone else has a Mazda RX-8 and they want to get a working remote. But pretty much what other people have said is if their remote used to work, it could just go bad. No one's figured out exactly why they go bad. Maybe some of the connections break over time, but basically if you're having trouble programming your remote to your RX-8, you could try this new remote, because then this is confirmed to work on the RX-8, and we'll go out there and I'll do I'll walk you through how to program it to your car. But pretty much this is the new one. The material feels a lot different. This casting isn't the best. I mean, you feel like a sharp edge around here. I don't think it's gonna cut you, but it's kind of annoying to feel, so I might maybe scuff this down with sandpaper or something, or just let it wear over time. Maybe pick at it with my nail just to round it off a little bit. But here's a new remote. I mean, the buttons kind of match the same layout, but the back here you can see that it no longer has any emboss in there, so it's just flat. But if you look at it closely, you kind of see that there were some characters of some sort, so it might have been like the stamp that they used. Maybe the stamp used to have letters and they removed it and now it's just a flat piece. But anyways, this comes with the battery already installed, so all you have to do is buy this remote, pull it out of the bag, and then you head to your car and you'll be able to start the programming. So I'll walk you through that, and then we'll finally have a keyless entry in the RX-8, since this one never worked and we've had the car for a little over a year by just using the key. So it's actually nice to finally use a remote to get in and out of the car. So we'll head out there and we'll do the programming. Okay, now we're in the RX-8 and we'll be programming the remote to the car. So you'll need your car key. What you're gonna need to work with is the ignition, and then you'll have the door open here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna manually reach for this door latch here, or this door sensor. So basically when you push it in, that means the door is closed, and when you let go, it means the door is open. So, and I believe I have the instructions, and I'll put the instructions right here on the screen for you to follow as we do this. But pretty much, and we're also going to use the power lock switch here. So then down is going to be lock and up is unlock. So starting up with step 1 is open driver door, leave it open, lock and unlock the driver door. So lock, unlock, insert the key into the ignition, turn the key to the on, off, on, off, on, off. Now we're going to close the door and open it 3 times. So close, open, close, open, close, open. And if you did that correctly, the lock should lock and then unlock itself. And now after that, you press the button on the remote 2 times. And the car should respond with locking or unlocking, like so. And then after that, go ahead and take the key out of the ignition. The car will run its lock cycle again, and after that you are done. So when doing that, just make sure that when you get to the step where you're pressing the remote, the car actually responds to it, and if it does, then the remote is good. And then if you have additional remotes, then you would do that on step 8. If not, then you take the key out and then the car will lock and unlock itself to confirm, and then that's it. You programmed your remote. So then now let's get outside. Now we'll do it by testing. So lock, unlock, and there you go. So link in the description if you want to buy your own remote for your RX-8 and get it working again. Thanks for watching, everyone.